Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. If I could only charter a ship and get off this stinking island. Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone. 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 Oops, I think I broke the sign.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
I don't pay for nothing. I'm a pirate.
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Please!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Please, not in my new coat.
Maybe I should cut you one out of cement.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo LeGrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Hello. Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without me monocle.
Excuse me.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally B. Feed. At your service.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them. I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Wow. That's some story.
Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I'd bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
How's business?
Terrible. No one needs any maps since no one can go anywhere thanks to Largo.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Thanks, that's all I need to know.
Okay, but don't be shy if you think of a question.
Thanks, I gotta go.
Okie dokie. Where is that thing?
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand.
You there!
Uh-oh.
Give me my usual and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
That's all I have.
Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, yuck. Sharp. Wake up!
What is it?
Remember me? I'm Guybrush.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush, the man who rid the world of LeChuck.
Sure you are.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Dinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Dinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Big whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you're a pack of loonies?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your rat?
Yes, we call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right, performing. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right.
Yeah, sounds like a crock of monkey snot to me.
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
Well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Stupidity?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Sounds more like workophobia to me.
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. Like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
Oh, shut up.
Hey, you started it.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well,
No.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
I think he wanted me to polish it for him.
Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
I think he wanted me to polish it for him.
Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Okay, here is the big premiere of iMuse, right?
Yes.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full. Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Cheese squigglies, one of my favorites.
Who let you into my room?
I, thought it was my room?
Well, it ain't. So get the out of here.
International House of Mojo. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine. Creepy, but apparently seaworthy. It appears to be yo-yo string. I'll just take a little.
Guybrush Threepwood, it's been a long time since you last came to see me.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
Thanks.
Do you have any of those ingredients with you?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I'll bring you more later.
Good. Now go.
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is, he's dead. The bad news is, he bred. This is creepy feeling.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Next door. It doesn't seem to stay closed. I think I hear Largo coming.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head! When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry!
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You looked pretty steamed.
You're making me mad, Marty!
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight!
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry!
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Now, where was it? Ah, here it comes.
Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
That doesn't seem to work.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. I think I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie a knot at the same time. That doesn't seem to work. I think it's yo-yo string. It won't fit in my pocket. Cute little fella.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. I'd give you a piece of 8, but, I'm fresh out.
Good thing this is a cold soup. Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life! Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk? Well, here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah. You interested?
I don't know. How much does it pay?
420 pieces of 8 a week. First week paid in advance.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages. Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Okie dokie.
Have you brought me any more ingredients?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate. This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, Largo, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, Voodoo Lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimal optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Get out of my room and stay out!
I think Largo's out of voodoo range. I think Largo's out of voodoo range.
I can't believe you're in here again! Ow!
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad!
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this!
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make... What? Ow! What?
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that?
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
What can I do?
You're already doing all that you can.
What's that?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. And where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks. Hello?
Hello, man. My name's Captain Drake. What can I do for ya?
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it. No way, man.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man, but my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs, and I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
Natty dreads.
Thanks, man.
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing necklace. What can I do for ya?
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
It's me again.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island, so I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of 8.
Actually, I do have that much.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Great. Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.
Deep in the Caribbean, hidden by an endless storm, lies LeChuck's fortress.
So, when are we gonna resurrect the old bloated fool? Oops.
I'll ignore that comment just this one time, Largo. Only because they tell me you found Guybrush Threepwood.
It's Threepwood, and I found him on Scab Island.
Very good. No one gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive. I am entrusting this to you. Do not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Aye. Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
I'm off to find Big Whoop.
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta. Where'd you want to go?
I don't know. What are my choices?
I only know how to get to 3 islands, man.
What are they?
There's where we just came from, Scab Island, the only island where pirates are free to be pirates. Then there's Booty Island, the festive French Mardi Gras party all the time island. It's run by one of the most respected and loved governors around, Governor Elaine Marley.
Elaine?
And last, there is Fat Island, a fascist dictatorship run by an overbloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take this easy-to-read reference map courtesy of Dread Tours. You can use it to show me where you want to go.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused with someone else.
Smith, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification?
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Nice try, Guybrush. You'd better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
What, am I under arrest?
If you want to put it that way, sir, yes.
Oh, alright. Let's go. Coming.
Well, Mr. Oh, excuse me. Well, Mr. Threepwood, I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you here as my guest.
Would you like to hear the story of the time I blew LeChuck's top?
Funny you should mention LeChuck, as he's the reason I brought you here.
Ah, you wanted to thank me for getting rid of him, huh? Well, no thanks are necessary. You see,
Perhaps you didn't kill him quite so thoroughly as you imagine. He looked perfectly healthy the last time I saw him.
Last time you saw him? Oh no, LeChuck's back.
I beg your pardon, did you say something?
I took care of LeChuck once, I can do it again.
You'll get your chance. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
Oh?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Oh. Whatever bounty LeChuck's offering, I'll double it.
Very amusing, Mr. Threepwood. Take him away.
Yes, sir, Governor Fat. Come on, you little weasel.
I'll be back.
Come on. Don't try to escape or anything. Walt will chew you to bits. Okay, Walt. I'll be back to relieve you at 11.
I hope I don't have to sleep here. Watch me flip it right into my pocket. They don't call me the Bone Master for nothing. Here, doggy doggy. Here, boy. there's a banana in here and an organ. Hey, that tickles. It's empty. It's empty.
No more bets? Okay, here we go. $21 red.
All right!
You're a winner, sir. Which prize would you like?
What you got left?
We have money, an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, and a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island.
I'd like the money.
The money it is. Care to make a bet?
Give me the next number.
First, give me the password. If this is 3, what's this?
4.
Right. The winning number will be 10 red.
Thanks.
I'll knock.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times. If this is 4, what's this?
2?
Okay, that's 1 right. 2 more. If this is 2, what's this?
5?
That's 2. 1 more. If this is 5, what's this?
1?
Okay, you must be a member of the Gamblers Club. But I don't recognize you.
What? You don't remember me?
No, but that's okay. You wouldn't have gotten the password right if you weren't a member. The winning number will be 17 black.
No more bets? Okay, here we go. $10 red.
All right!
You win again. Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah. I think that's enough for me today.
Okay, Ralphie. See you tomorrow. All you have to do is watch the wheel go round.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'd like to place a bet.
Betting costs money, kid. 1 piece of 8 for 1 game.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 17 black.
Okay, here we go. 17 black. You're a winner, kid. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8, or you can have the invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party. Or you can have a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island. Well, which will it be?
I'd love to have the invitation.
He wants the invitation. Congratulations!
Thanks.
Easy money. Care to make another bet?
Where do you want to go?
Sightseeing. See the world.
I'd like to buy this well-polished old saw.
Okie dokie. That'll be 25 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. I'd like to buy this ship's horn.
Alrighty. That'll be 40 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you. I'd like to buy this whale painting.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model.
I'd like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could sell it. That'll be 5 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. I'd like to buy this map piece.
That's 6 million pieces of 8. Do you want it?
I can't afford that much.
Too bad.
Excuse me. I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone, or on reserve. Sorry.
I'd really like to rent a costume.
Try us after Mardi Gras.
Why are your costumes so popular?
I'm the only costume shop in a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody who's anybody is going to the big Mardi Gras celebration at Governor Marley's mansion.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
Ah, you have a costume on reserve. Well, that's a different story. Let's see. Your costume is right over here. Walk this way, please. Well, here it is. You'll surely be the talk of the party in this. Well, have fun and enjoy your costume.
Sunken galleons.
Hi, my name's Guybrush.
I'm Captain Kate Capsize. Like to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay.
I just remembered I'm late for a party.
You and everybody else on this island. If you need a ship, you know where to find me. See the world.
The ghost pirate LeChuck!
Get a grip! Don't you know a Mardi Gras costume when you see one? Is there something I can help you with?
I'm here for the governor's party.
You mean Governor Marley's Mardi Gras fish fry? It's invitation only and costumes are required.
I've got my invitation right here.
Well, what do you know? You do have an invitation. Do you have a costume?
I have my costume right here.
Better put it on.
Well, if you insist, but you'll have to try to restrain yourself.
No, not here. Go in the bushes or something. Jeez. Oh, that is nice. And the boots are a nice touch. Okay, I guess you can go through. Have fun.
what is all the racket? Don't mess with the governor's cans! Huh.
So, where are all the chicks?
Yeah, I thought there'd be some here.
And again, in these costumes, who can tell?
That's true. There might be some babes here.
What can we do about it?
Well, we just ask.
Ask? What are you, nuts?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Mardi Gras sure is tough on us swingers.
I'll drink to that.
You again? Who do you think you are? You better just get out of here! Hey, come back here! I'm not done yet! No good, punk. If it's not raccoons, it's teenage vandals. Oh, there you are. Anyway, like I was saying, you heard me. Get lost, transient hooligan. Why, I ought to...
I'm gonna sweat up 20 pounds in this stupid costume.
All right, I got the first map piece.
Thanks.
No kidding. I forgot to put air holes in mine.
Some party, huh?
Yep. Try the fish?
Yeah, almost choked on a bone. Hear the one about the polar bear with the hair lip?
To Elaine Marley.
More subtle than most.
Yeah, thanks.
Not your usual larger than life.
Why do we put up with this stuff?
Well, what's the matter, boy? Smell something? Nice doggy.
What's the matter there, Guybrush?
LeChuck's alive and I'm on the lamb.
I was talking to the dog. Who are you?
She named her dog Guybrush?
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's not much of a name if you ask me. It says it's 'cause he's dumb and helpless and keeps getting in the way. But he sure can sniff out the governor's possessions. Maybe you should empty your pockets.
Try and catch me, old man.
Oh, look out for that rake. Governor, I caught one of your party guests making off with your grandfather's map.
Another would-be treasure hunter, eh? Bring him in.
In here, Guybrush.
Guybrush? Guybrush Threepwood?
The one and only Sugar Bear.
Of all the parties in all the houses on all the islands of the Caribbean, he had to crash mine.
It's destiny, honey cakes.
Don't talk to me.
Snugglepuss.
Get lost.
Punky Doodle.
I'm warning you.
Pooper Duper.
Maybe I should go rake the back 40.
Look at us, together again. Boy, we haven't been like this since, well...
Since I quit my job and moved away without leaving a forwarding address?
Was that what happened? Gee, I thought...
Guybrush, can't you take a hint? We were a mistake. I thought we had an agreement.
Won't you at least give me a second chance?
Oh, really?
Can't you see how my heart has suffered?
You're getting warmer.
Have pity on my poor, broken soul.
Well, that's not the most stupid thing you've ever said.
Gosh, you're cute when you're pretending to be mad.
So much for a pleasant attitude.
I'd jump out that window to prove my love.
Oh, Guybrush, I know I shouldn't have anything to do with you, but there's something about your weakness and ineptitude that I find infectious.
Does that mean you're gonna let me have the map?
The map. Is that what this is all about? I should have known better. If the map's all you care about... You'd better go out and get it.
You know.
She's gone. I guess I really made her mad this time. Well, maybe she won't miss this old thing.
Like the music? Where'd you get that costume?
Ha! Bark as loud as you want. Filbert's out raking the back 40. What the? Hey! Dang wind! Come back here! Slippery little devil! Hold still! Hey! Well, shoot. I can't pick that up. I'd like to, but this dress just doesn't have the pockets for it. I'm gonna ditch this thing once and for all. Okay, dog. You're coming with me.
Where'd you want to go?
That doesn't seem to work. This looks like a lighthouse on a beach.
This is a library.
I can't pick that up.
Please be quiet.
There's a model lighthouse lens inside.
You're disturbing people.
Great shipwrecks of our century. I'll have to remember that. I think I'll try a different drawer. I think I'll try a different drawer. I think I'll try a different drawer. The Joy of Hex. I'll have to remember that. Afternoon at Meat Hooks. I'll have to remember that. I've had it with this card catalog. Excuse me.
Shh! This is a library. Whisper! Now, what is it?
I'm looking for a book.
Do you have a library card?
No. How do I get one?
I'll need some personal information. Name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Address?
10 Downing Street.
Age?
21.
Occupation?
Pirate.
Vices?
Nose picking.
I see. All right. Your library card will be mailed to the address you gave me. In the meantime, take this temporary card. You may check books out of the library, but only 4 at a time.
That's about as many titles as I can remember anyhow.
What book are you looking for?
Could you find The Joy of Hex?
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
I'd like Afternoon at Meat Hooks.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
Do you have Great Shipwrecks of Our Century?
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Caught anything yet?
Are you kidding? I reached my limit hours ago.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty fisherman.
Oh, you are you?
I'm also the man who caught the notorious LeChuck.
Yeah, right. If you fish as poorly as you lie, you don't even deserve to be talking to me. I am the best fisherman in these isles, you know.
You? Why, you couldn't catch cold in a blizzard.
The pike I catch make Pike's Peak look like an anthill. That's why I'm known as the Blowfish.
I'm known as the Sturgeon Surgeon.
Listen, bait for brains. I'm the best around, and that is that.
Not if your reel is as rusty as your imagination.
Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager, eh, Mr. Fisherman?
Sure, I'll take your bet.
Let me tell you what I had in mind first. If you can catch a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning fishing pole.
Sounds fair.
If I catch a bigger fish than you, you have to eat it raw.
Raw?
Plain cold and with the head still on it. What do you say?
All right, it's a bet.
Great. I am really looking forward to making you eat my catch. What with all the sewage from Governor Fat's mansion, the fish are usually pretty gross. I never eat mine, just sell them to restaurants. Best get fishing, buddy.
Think I'll drop a line right here. Plunk. Wow, I've got a nibble already. Holy cow, he's a monster! I've got him. What a battle.
Wow! This is the biggest... well, it's almost as big as the Leviathan I just hauled in.
Really? Where is this Leviathan? I think you're lying.
Yeah, you're right. It was just a fish story. I guess you win. Here, take the pole.
Excuse me. Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, my name is Kate Capsize. You must have me confused with someone else.
Kate, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification.
My ID is on my ship. Wait here while I go and get it.
Nice try, Guybrush. I don't know how you got out of the jail, but I'm taking you back in.
Idiots. Who is this Pete Wind character anyway?
Hey, there's some near grog in here.
Fools. They can't keep me locked up. Hey!
Uh-oh. I can explain.
Thanks for letting me out of there. You'll have to excuse me if I don't stick around. I've got to find out who framed me.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in jail?
I got time off for good behavior.
Oh.
I think there's a fire in the kitchen.
Really? I'd better check it out.
what kind of a bite? Mine? It's our own mother.
I think I almost woke him up.
Where do you want to go?
Ouch! That really hurts. Ooh, wait a minute. Something very strange is going on here. Do not attempt to adjust your set. Dad? Mom? What are you two doing here?
We came looking for you.
Where have you been?
You came looking for me? But I thought you abandoned me.
Why would we do that? We are such loving parents.
Yes, we are.
So what do you two want?
We have some information for you, son.
Really? Great! What is it?
Well, we're going to give it to you in the form of a song.
Oh, okay.
Leg bone's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone connected to the arm bone. The arm bone's connected to the rib bone. Connected to the leg bone. The leg bone's connected to the hip bone. Hip bone's connected to the head bone.
Wow, you're good.
The head bone's connected to the rib bone. Rib bone connected to the leg bone. Leg bone's connected to the arm bone.
I gotta write this down.
The arm bone's connected to the head bone. The head bone's connected to the rib bone. The rib bone's connected to the hip bone.
The rib bone's connected to the hip bone.
Yikes.
What is it? What's wrong? Why did you leave me again?
Fool!
LeChuck! But I killed you!
You didn't kill me, you little moron! I was already a ghost when you met me. You just destroyed my spiritual essence. A favor that I will now return.
Wow! What a dream!
Where do you want to go?
Yeah?
Largo the Grand will never bother you again.
Yeah. I heard Marty stuck a bunch of pins in his underwear or something. Drove him right out of town.
No, it was me.
You? What were you doing with Largo's underwear?
Well, no, never mind. I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Excuse me, could you take a look at this?
Looks like a massive fracture. You're gonna be using this? I better reinforce it for you. Here you go, boy. Steel shank, alloy splints, better than new.
You're supposed to be cooking.
I had to go to the bathroom. Don't worry, I washed my hands.
Nice try, but not good enough. You're fired. Hey, what'd you do to my piano player? Go ahead and take my entertainment. Thanks for nothing, buddy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo the Grand has left Scab Island for good.
Well, I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put him in all the drinks.
Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
Will you accept a temporary library card?
Let me see it. Is Guybrush a French name?
No, actually, it's a fictional name.
Oh, all right. Can I get you that drink now?
Yeah, I could really use it.
Name your poison.
What do you got?
Well, we have some specialty drinks here at the Bloody Lip, like Yellowbeard's Baby, Bloody Stump, and Blue Whale.
I'll have Yellowbeard's Baby.
Well, you can try, but I don't think nature's on your side.
Just give me the drink, please.
Hey, I have to crack jokes. It's a union thing. That'll be 1 piece of 8.
Okay.
Here you go. And here's a complimentary Crazy Straw. We give them to all new customers of the Bloody Lip.
Bartender, give me a drink.
Name your poison.
Mix me up a Blue Whale.
Sorry, blender's not big enough. Oh, but seriously, that'll be 1 piece of 8.
Okay.
There she blows!
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Someone get a doctor!
Where'd you want to go?
Glass bottom boat. See the world. 3-hour tours.
Howdy! Welcome to Stan's previously owned coffins. We handle the dead for a lot less bread. What are you looking for, son? Need a bin for your next of kin? Want a family plot without spending a lot? You're in luck! Just look at all this quality merchandise. Never before touched by a living soul. Most of it used only for a few hours. Premature burial, you know. That sort of thing. Well, speak up. Or are you dead? Either way, you came to the right place.
I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Amazing! When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin. There happens to be an excellent deal right behind you. Let's go take a look-see. Now this here is the Cadillac of coffins. Look at all that legroom. There's room in there for Long John Silver himself. Here, let me get in and show you. Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this. Look at how freely I can wiggle my toes. This thing's bigger than my kitchen. You know, a person's coffin should reflect their station in life. Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Heck, why not? If you're thinking about one of those cheaper models, first ask yourself, I almost forgot. I wanted you to have this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying, I care. Now, where were we? Oh yeah! This is truly the casket of captains.
Sure. Try out the lid operation. It's just as roomy closed.
Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Okie dokie. When you've spent your life on something as big as the ocean, how could you spend your death in anything smaller? There's enough room in here for a pirate and his parrot. Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Alrighty. Feel free to join me. There's room for both of us.
But it's open.
It's just as roomy closed. Here, let me show you. See? I could just stay in here all day. If you should ever need to burn in your grave, you could in here with comfort and ease. I hear you knocking up there. That's solid oak you're hearing.
It's already nailed shut.
Yes, it sure is nice in here. Hey, I think the lid's stuck. Excuse me, friend. Could you see if the clasp is closed on this thing? I seem to be stuck. Hello? Is anybody out there? Yoo-hoo! Help! I can't get out of here! Okay, a joke's a joke, now get me out of here! Open this coffin right now! Anybody? Are you still out there? Hello?
Sightseeing. Glass bottom boat.
Okay, now, who's gonna be next? It's a great day for spitting.
I'll give it a try.
A volunteer! All right, settle down, folks. This kid looks like a serious contender. What's your name, boy?
Well, they call me the Phlegm Master.
The Phlegmster, the Phlegmalizer, the Master of Phlegm. Spit away!
Let's go!
Misfire! Misfire! Everybody run! Well, so much for the Phlegm Master. Let's give him a big hand anyway, folks. At least he tried. Just look at this juicy crowd. Step up to the line and test your swill. Valuable prizes. Even a child can do it. False alarm. As I was saying, come on! It's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Just put your two lips together and blow. Are you pirates or not?
Oh, me.
The Phlegm Master ready for his comeback. Spit away!
Let's go! Let's go!
Spit!
Come on!
Let her rip!
He's cleared first place! That was truly awe-inspiring. Sports fans, we've seen something incredible here today. Let me congratulate you and give you this fine commemorative plaque. You truly are the Master of Phlegm. Come on, let's give him a hand. Of course, there are plenty more prizes for the rest of you. So how about it, gang? 2, 4, 6, 8. Everybody already has the necessary equipment.
See the world. Sightseeing. Check it out. See the world.
Great shipwrecks of our century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 38 north, 85 west. How much will you give me for this plaque?
I'm not interested.
What do you mean? It's worth a mint.
For a lump of pus on a shingle?
That's not just any lump of pus.
Oh yeah? What's so special about it?
The spit of the person who killed LeChuck is on it.
Really? That would make it very valuable. And I do like bronze anyway. I'll give you 6,000 pieces of 8 for it.
Great shipwrecks of our century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 38 north, 85 west.
Cruises.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll pay you the 6,000 pieces of 8.
You've chartered yourself a ship. Are you ready to leave now?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Have you got a course planned or anything?
I can show you where I want to go on this map that Captain Dread gave me.
Well, here we are. What now?
I'll dive in and look for the sunken galleon.
Are you sure you can swim?
Hey, I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I got the monkey head! Well, let's head back to Booty Island.
Well, congratulations on your find, Guybrush. Be sure and tell any friends you might have about capsized charters. See you around the turnpike. Sunken galleons!
The figurehead from the Mad Monkey. Ordinarily, I'd pay 6 million pieces of 8 for this, but I'm a bit short on the cash right now. I'll give you this big whoop map piece for it.
Sure, I'll take the map piece.
It's yours.
All right, I got the first map piece. Dang. I think I get the idea. don't want them all, and I can't tell which one is Governor Marley's. And it's crazy, but it just might work. Hello? Little Guybrush? Good boy! Run along home now. Now that's a good dog. Yeah, now I got 2 map sections. I don't care about the rest.
Where'd you want to go?
Once again.
LeChuck's, sir, I just wanted to report that we have finished building the new torture chamber you requested.
Very good. Do you have anything else to report?
No. Well, there is one other small little thing.
I assume this has to do with Guybrush's capture?
Well, sort of.
You've allowed him to find the second map piece, haven't you? You fool! You ought to ready your ship and sail after him yourself. Find him, or die!
I don't think that'll work.
Yes. What do you want?
I'm looking for a map.
I knew it. Look, kid. I'm sick of you would-be treasure hunters coming over here. I just inherited this house 2 months ago, and every single day, all I've heard is rap, tap, tap. Do you have a treasure here? Why can't you people just go away and leave a retired pirate in peace?
Please?
No.
Pretty please?
I said no.
I won't touch anything.
Leave me alone.
All I want to do is come in for a minute.
I'm tired of being hassled.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So, you want a sword fight, do you? Sword fighting's for wimps, weenies, and sissies.
Giving up so easily? Wow, this game's a cinch.
I have a better way to solve a dispute. Real pirates solve their differences with a drinking contest.
Drinking contest?
Come on in. I'll get us set up. This is my special grog. It's just for contests. Twice the alcohol, twice the calories. I hate having to waste it. Here's your drink. From what I'm told, nobody can drink the special contest grog without feeling faint. But I've been practicing. You know, most of the treasure hunters just leave when I ask them to. But you're persistent. It'll get you places in life, boy. But it won't get you into my house. Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I can hold my own.
You drink first. Just what I expected.
Oh, my head.
Back again, eh? Let's get this over with. Come on in. I'll get us set up. I can't believe you're back for more. Most people just give up and go away. In fact, I'd really like it if you went away. Well, I guess you're serious about this contest. Here's your drink. There's a special drink that I like. It's smooth as a pirate's savvy.
I don't like watered down grog.
But it's powerful medicine. Used to drink barrels and barrels of it. Then the taxes on it were raised. My next drink of choice was rum.
All gone.
Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
You drink first. Oh, you already drank yours. You must be thirsty. Take mine. I'll go get more. I used to like this drink when I was younger. It's smooth as a pirate's savvy. But it's got a wonderful aroma. Never could get enough of that stuff. Then I realized that I relied on it to get up in the morning.
I don't like watered down grog.
That was when I took up rum.
All gone.
Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
You drink first. Oh, you already drank yours. Boy, you're good at this contest. Take mine. I'll go get more. I found this great drink from a foreign land. Makes your lips pucker. But it slides down the throat like fire. Never could get enough of that stuff. Then I realized that I relied on it to get up in the morning. That was when I took up rum.
I don't like watered down grog.
Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I'm a pro.
You drink first. Typical.
Oh, my head.
Back again, eh? Let's get this over with. Come on in. I'll get us set up. I can't believe you're back for more. Most people just give up and go away. In fact, I'd really like it if you went away. Well, I guess you're serious about this contest. Here's your drink. My usual drink used to be a strange drink made by cannibals. It's a bit on the bitter side, but it slides down the throat like fire. Used to drink it all the time.
All gone.
Then my supply ran out, and my girlfriend went with it. So I switched to drinking rum. Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I can hold my own.
You drink first.
Now it's your turn. Just like the trapdoor I had when I was a kid. It won't budge. Whoa! Whoa! I'm too short. There's nothing but bricks to look at. There's nothing but bricks to look at.
Where'd you want to go? Where'd you want to go?
I'd like to buy this mirror.
Alrighty. That'll be 15 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
Where'd you want to go?
Whoa! Whoa! I'm too short. I'm too short. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's already closed. Whoa! Whoa! I'm too short. Whoa! Whoa! That makes 3 map pieces, only 1 to go.
Where'd you want to go?
Deep within LeChuck's fortress, blah, 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 blah.
Largo.
Yeah. You called for me?
Is it true that Guybrush Threepwood has found the 3rd piece of the map to Big Whoop?
Ah, yes, sir. I was about...
Why did you not come and tell me yourself?
Well, I was trying to confirm that he really...
Largo, you have been my trusted henchman for many years, but I won't hesitate to drag your entrails from behind my ship if you do not bring me Guybrush before he finds that treasure!
Famous pirate quotations. Happiness is a warm manatee. Rapscallion. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Old skunk eye.
Darn!
Barney Gout. Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Commander Buttonhead. Mouthwash. We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Fester Leech. I'm not opening up one of these without good reason. I'm not opening up one of these without good reason. I'm not opening up one of these without good reason. It's inscribed with a quote. Happiness is a warm manatee. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Famous pirate quotations. Happiness is a warm manatee. Rapscallion. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Old skunk eye.
Darn!
Barney Gout. Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Commander Buttonhead. Mouthwash. We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Fester Leech. Happiness is a warm manatee. Silty. They're unlabeled. I don't think I'm qualified to handle them. And anyway, they're gross. Tender Touch Pirate Powder. Prevents stump chafing and eye patch rash. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have an eye patch or any missing limbs. Skink Toes. No thanks. I don't need it. And I feel bad for the skinks. They're unlabeled. They're unlabeled. I don't think I'm qualified to handle them. And anyway, they're gross. Cat Dewormer. Wart Remover. Bat Wax. Golden Tongue, the 5-day treatment plan that helps you talk to women. Fruit Cocktail, in heavy syrup. Ash to Life, the uncremating cream.
Hey, that's just a display model. I've got the real stuff back here. That's one of my most powerful potions. Brings the dead back to life.
I'll take it.
There are some complications. It only works on ashes, and the resurrection is only temporary. Plus, you need to bring me a sample of the subject's ashes before I can mix you up a batch.
I have the ashes of somebody I'd like resurrected right here.
Bring them to me. Now, there's only one small problem. I forgot the recipe.
What?
It's been a long time. I don't have that cookbook anymore.
I've got a book of voodoo recipes.
Good. How many crab scalps does it say to use?
13.
Good. That's just what I thought when I whipped up this experimental batch.
Thanks.
Remember, just a dabble do ya.
That was a close one. If I didn't have my flame-resistant apron on, I would have been killed.
You were killed, Rap.
What?
You've shivered your last timber.
I'm dead?
Cold as leftover pork chops.
I'm not ready to die. I feel my soul is not at peace. There is something I must do before I pass on.
Pass along your part of the map to Big Whoop?
No. I just have this nagging feeling that I left the gas on in my restaurant. It's driving me crazy.
I'll check the gas for you, Rap.
Thanks. Here's the key.
This door appears to be locked.
Well?
You were right. The gas was on. I turned it off.
Thanks. I guess where I'm going, I won't need this map anyway.
Thanks.
Now I can rest in the folds of the earth, like a steaming weenie in a soft, fresh bun. Ah.
I swear I put it right here. I hope I didn't lose it.
Hi, Wally.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
Hey, I did it! Largo Legrand left scab.
That's great. I guess I can stop with the bricks through his window now. I'll never be able to afford a new one. Ah, that'll work. Thanks. What's this? A map? Looks like only part of a map.
I've got the rest of it right here.
Very interesting.
Can you put it all together into one map for me?
I'll do it for you if you'll run an errand for me. Go to the International House of Mojo and ask the fortune teller if my love potion's ready.
Okay.
I'll try to have this done for you when you come back.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
Wally sent me to pick up some love potion.
Oh, okay. Tell him I said to enjoy, but to be careful. It's powerful stuff. Wouldn't want that little guy getting hurt. Wait, I just felt a sudden disturbance in the force. As if a tiny, tiny voice just called out in fear, and then hastily scratched a message in a table. I think Wally's in trouble, and I think LeChuck has something to do with it.
Uh-oh. I better go check. Well, where'd he go? Someone's hastily scratched a message here. It just says, LeChuck. Oh no, LeChuck's kidnapped the cartographer. The poor little guy. Hey, he has my map. To the Ghost Pirate LeChuck, care of LeChuck's Island Getaway and Spa. Contents, miscellaneous voodoo supplies. I think there's something moving in here.
Hey, Rich! I sure could use a hand with this one. Looks like another box of live snakes.
Sounds like it, too.
Well, let's get it on the truck.
In the small crate of voodoo supplies that would be his home for the next 5 days and nights, Guybrush is forced to eat bat lungs and eel bladders to stay alive. Eventually, Guybrush and the rest of the slithering cargo are delivered to the very doorstep of the Caribbean's most fearsome villain, living or dead, the ghost pirate, LeChuck.
Ah, LeChuck's crate of voodoo supplies.
You know, we usually don't deliver out this far, and...
You guys bucking for a tip?
Well, we figured since...
Well, you figured wrong. LeChuck don't tip nobody.
Gee.
What a butt.
Ick. I hate snakes. I'll only drink part of it. It's some kind of strange skeleton statue. That is one huge door. I can't move it.
Nice.
Guybrush Threepwood. You have finally been caught. I have searched every island, sailed every sea, and now you are mine. What do you have to say for yourself? Largo.
Yes, sir, LeChuck's, sir.
Take Guybrush down to the torture chamber and get the machine set up.
Yes, sir.
You be in a heap of trouble, Guybrush Threepwood. Now that you are mine, you will pay for what you did to me.
Hey, what's a little root beer between friends?
Silence! There is only one thing more painful than being resurrected from the dead and crammed into a rotting body. Do you know what that is? It is what is about to happen to you.
Can't we talk this thing out?
You see that candle over there? When it burns through that rope, the bag will fall on the bellows. When it is compressed, it will shoot a single lead bullet, which will ricochet off that pan, then off the shield behind me, bounce off that other shield, finally striking the green balloon. When it pops, it will cause that lever to fall, releasing that ratchet on the chain wheel and sending you down into the pit of acid.
Gee,
Do you know what happens next?
Well...
I will take your bones, still alive and in great pain, and make them into a chair. I will call it my screaming chair. Every morning I will sit in it and listen to you scream. Any questions?
What does the candle do?
The candle burns the rope, releasing the bag of sand.
How's the lead bullet going to get to the balloon?
It will ricochet off a bunch of stuff.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
I'm growing tired of your stupid questions. Prepare to die.
He didn't say what he was going to do to me.
An ottoman comes to mind. Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick. Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Hey, watch it with the spit.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick. Pooey! Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Arr! What be going on in here? Largo, relight the candle. Guybrush has escaped. Find him.
Ha! I bet LeChuck is really cheesed off now.
Yep.
Hey, Wally?
Yeah?
Where are we?
Good question.
I can't see anything in here. There's some stuff in here. I think that these are matches. And this thing feels like a bomb. Holy skunk sweat! Ouch!
Hours later.
Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces! Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces! Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces!
Welcome to Dinky Island, home of the treasure of Big Whoop.
Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces! Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces! I want my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain, not a washout like you. Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure.
Nice.
Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure.
Herman Toothrot, what are you doing here?
Oh, hi. I've been waiting for you.
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching philosophy here.
What sort of philosophy are you teaching?
Neo-existentialist Cartesian Zen Taoism. It's all the rage at cocktail parties this year.
Right here? On the beach?
Sure beats a Tibetan mountaintop. I can go surfing when things are slow.
How many students have you got?
Well, none at the moment. But as soon as word gets out that a guru such as myself is teaching at a beautiful locale like this, I'll have to beat them off with a stick.
Could you teach me some philosophy?
Okay, here's a Zen koan for you.
A what?
A philosophical puzzle. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, what color is the tree?
Forest green?
Nope.
Cyan?
Nope.
Brown?
Nah.
Blue?
Nah.
Magenta?
Nope.
Lavender?
Not even close.
Aquamarine?
Nope.
Taupe?
Nah.
Raw umber?
Not even close.
I give up.
Think about it some more and come back when you have an answer.
Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces! No, that's not right! Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces! No, that's not right. Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. No, that's not right. Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure.
That seems to have gotten most of the salt out of it.
No, that's not right.
It's nailed shut. Hey, dynamite, just like it says on the side.
Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur. Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur. And north from the dinosaur to the pile of rocks. Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? And north from the dinosaur to the pile of rocks. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur.
That doesn't seem to work.
let's go over it again so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. Polly wants a cracker. Polly wants a cracker. I want my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain, not a washout like you.
He doesn't seem interested.
Okay, let's go over it again so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur. Okay, let's go over it again so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. No, that's not right. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur. Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces.
I can't pick that up.
No, that's not right.
It looks kind of old.
Okay, let's go over it again so no one forgets where we buried the treasure.
They say anchovies on the top.
Okay, let's go over it again so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. And due east from the pond to the dinosaur.
Ick. No, they smell like anchovies.
No, that's not right.
Hey, there's a cracker in here.
I want my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain. Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? I want my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain, not a washout like you. No, that's not right. And due east from the rocks to the X.
That's the second biggest X I've ever seen. I've hit cement. I can't pick that up. That's the last match.
Great Scott! That came from the direction of Dinky Island. That idiot must be messing with my grandfather's treasure. Ugh, I'd better get over there.
There, I think that'll hold. I might knock it off. I might knock it off. I don't think I ought to do that. And you showed up about 3 days later. Will you help me now?
Anything to shut you up. That has to have been the longest story I ever heard. Oh dear.
I can't see a thing.
Boo!
Eek!
Hello, Guybrush.
Hello, LeChuck.
You won't escape me this time.
I escaped from you before. I can easily do it again.
Not so fast. Even if you were to escape, I would always be able to find you again. We are bound to one another.
Like life and limb?
How appropriate. But I meant more like, brothers.
Huh?
I am your brother.
No. That's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No!
And I brought a little surprise for you.
I think you being my brother is enough of a surprise for one day.
Perhaps. But humor me.
Is this gonna be anything like Pin the Tail on the Donkey?
Something like that. This is a voodoo doll, which I'll be using to torture you. And then send you screaming to another dimension, one of infinite pain. Observe.
Are you quite finished?
No, I want to do this.
Wow!
That was exhilarating. Let's have some more fun, shall we?
Please, no more.
Okay, time to send you screaming to a dimension of infinite pain. At last, I'm rid of that pesky little wimp Guybrush.
Hey, I'm alive.
Hey!
I thought I was a goner. Oops.
Strange. There must be something wrong with my voodoo doll. It was supposed to send you to another dimension, not the next room. Shoddy materials, I'll bet. Well, I guess I'll just try it again.
No, that's okay. I should push the little button. Nice. £900.
Aha! Caught you!
Let me explain. Let bygones be bygones. been here a long time. It's nailed shut. It's stuck. It's already open. There's nothing to pick up. It's stuck. I can't pick that up. I can't pick that up. It's out of order.
Aha! Gotcha!
Are you sure you want to do this? Use the violence. I can't pick that up. It's nailed shut. I think it's more of those anchovies. I think it's more of those anchovies. I think it's more of those anchovies. It's empty. It's probably got all kinds of money and valuables in it. It's probably full of tools and useful stuff. I think it's more of those anchovies. It looks like it's been here a long time.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
Let bygones be bygones.
Hold on!
Now you're gonna get it.
Let's not be hasty. You're upset. Holy cow, these are my parents! This looks loose. Oh, there's stuff in it. It's a pair of surgical gloves. Where am I going to put a drawer? There's a syringe in here.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
Let bygones be bygones. What? All of them? Hey, there's only one balloon in here. One bottle of root beer should be sufficient. I'll just take one.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
Let bygones be bygones.
Hey, a Susan B. Anthony! What a find! Now you're gonna get it.
Can't we talk this over? Wait a second.
All right, a double eagle. What a find! Ah. Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
You sure you want to do this?
Aha! Gotcha!
Wait a second.
Now you're gonna get it.
Let's discuss this like rational adults.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
Here, try this. Now, isn't that better? Let bygones be bygones. The door's closed. This is hauntingly familiar.
Now you're gonna get it. Hey! Ow! Ow!
Now all I need are a few voodoo ingredients. Well, that's one ingredient and the doll. That's 2 ingredients and the doll. That's 3 ingredients and the doll. Okay, brother, watch out, 'cause I've got my own doll now.
Now you're gonna get it.
Hold on.
Aha! Gotcha! Ow! That's pretty good, Guybrush, but not good enough to stop me! Hey? Oh, it's you! What, that again? Ooh, look at me quaking in me booties! I laugh at you and your puny voodoo tinkerings. Aha! It doesn't hurt. Stab the doll again.
I wonder what would happen if I tore the leg off this thing.
Guybrush!
What?
Come over here.
No way. I'm not that stupid.
But I want you to take my mask off. See the true face of your brother.
Oh, all right. I'm coming over.
Gently now. Remove my mask.
My God, you're my creepy brother Chucky.
What? Did you think I was kidding before?
How come you hate me as much as you obviously do?
Well, you remember the time you broke my Junior Ultra Soldier Commando assault vehicle?
Do you really think a truck is more important than your own brother?
It wasn't a truck. It was a Junior Ultra Soldier Commando assault vehicle. Look, Guybrush, could you help me out? Stick the leg back on the doll, okay?
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything, just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids! You're not supposed to be in here.
Ah, so there you are.
Who are you people?
Just the same old family you've always had. Thank you for hunting down your brother like we asked, Chucky dear.
You boys didn't get in any trouble now, did you?
No, sir.
Good.
I wish you wouldn't run off like that, young man. We were worried sick. You don't know what kinds of murderers and ne'er-do-wells might be hanging around a place like this.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate. I don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Of course, dear. But please be careful.
Well, come on then. Let's go ride the madly rotating Buccaneer.
Yeah.
I wonder what's keeping Guybrush. Oh, I hope LeChuck hasn't cast some horrible spell over him or anything.